Hello, and welcome to the Fort Jackson Legal Assistance Office. I am Captain Reyes, and today we are going to talk about the General Officer Memorandum of Reprimand, or the GOMOR. If you have more questions or need help in preparation of a rebuttal, you may request an appointment with the legal assistance attorney. The GOMOR is the General Officer Memorandum of Reprimand, and it is a letter of reprimand from a general officer issued to a soldier under their chain of command. The general officer has the authority to file this GOMOR in the soldier's local personnel file or the soldier's Army Military Human Resources Record, or AMHR. If it is filed in the soldier's AMHR, then that has the potential to bar the soldiers from continued service and trigger the QMP for non-commissioned officers. Since a GOMOR is unfavorable information under Army Regulation 600-37, you are entitled to make a response or rebuttal statement to the allegations contained in the letter. You may reply by a written statement denying your actions, explaining your actions, or admitting to the actions and asking for leniency. You will be notified that you will have at least 7 calendar days in which to respond to the issuing authority. Your statement should address the underlying facts of the GOMOR and request a specific filing determination. The legal assistance attorney can help you edit and refine your statement. Before they can help you, it is essential that you write a detailed and chronological story of the events that led up to the GOMOR. The statement should be in memorandum format and will ultimately become the foundation for your rebuttal statement. Make sure that the original draft is legible, and remember to bring it with you when you come see the legal assistance attorney. After the legal assistance attorney reviews and makes any suggestions to your statement, you will return it to the officer who issued you the GOMOR. If you cannot make the suspense, usually 7 calendar days, a legal assistance attorney can assist you with an extension request. Additionally, it will be helpful to request written statements, preferably sworn statements, from witnesses to certain events or witnesses who can attest to your character. Make sure that they understand the circumstances regarding your request and that they provide their opinion of you. This opinion should be supported by facts and evidence, so it may be helpful to provide them with copies of your awards, OERs or NCOERs, and certificates. You should also enclose copies of these documents in your rebuttal matters. If a GOMOR is filed in your AMHR, there is still the possibility of having it transferred to the restricted portion of your AMHR. AR 600-37, Chapter 7, outlines procedures for requesting the Department of the Army Suitability and Evaluation Board, or DASEB, to remove the GOMOR from your AMHR or to transfer the GOMOR to the restricted portion of your AMHR. Once a GOMOR is filed in the AMHR, it is presumed to be administratively correct. Thereafter, the burden of proof rests with you to provide evidence that a favorable action should be taken on your GOMOR. GOMORs may be the subject of an appeal for a transfer to the restricted portion of the AMHR. Appeals are normally restricted to soldiers in the grades of E6 and above, officers, and warrant officers. For soldiers in grade E6 and below, an appeal will only be considered as an exception to policy. Appeals for transfers may only be made if at least 1 year has elapsed since imposition of the letter, and at least 1 evaluation report other than academic has been received in the meantime. In requesting that the GOMOR be transferred, the burden of proof is on the soldier to show through substantial evidence that the GOMOR has served its intended purpose and that the transfer would be in the best interest of the Army. Appeals should be in military memorandum format and accompanied by relevant, substantive, supporting documentation. The legal assistance attorney can provide you the authority to whom you should send your appeal to. To have a GOMOR removed from the AMHR, the soldier must provide clear and convincing evidence that the allegations in the GOMOR are untrue or unjust in whole or in part, thereby warranting removal. Appeals that merely allege an injustice or error without supporting evidence are not acceptable and will not be considered. If you have questions or would like to make an appointment for assistance, please call the Fort Jackson Legal Assistance Office at 803-751-4287. Thank you.